The ocean was unusually still the night they set sail. Captain Ortega had guided his crew through storms and across treacherous waters, but tonight, the sea was unnervingly quiet. Too quiet. The ship, the Abyssal Voyager, drifted along a patch of water where no stars reflected from above. The moon's light seemed to fade as they entered a strange, dark expanse. "Captain, look," one of the crew shouted, pointing ahead. The horizon was gone, swallowed by a vast, impenetrable blackness. As the ship ventured closer, an icy mist began creeping over the deck, seeping into every crack and crevice. The temperature dropped rapidly, the cold biting through their skin. The men huddled together, their breaths visible in the air. Then came the sound, a deep rumbling hum from beneath the waves, like the groan of a slumbering beast. "Turn back," one sailor yelled, panic edging his voice. But it was too late. The ship was no longer moving by the force of the wind. Something unseen beneath the water was pulling them forward. Suddenly, from the depths, shadowy figures emerged, their forms just barely visible beneath the surface. Dozens of them, maybe hundreds, human-shaped, yet grotesque and distorted, their skin gray and lifeless. Their eyes, empty voids, stared up at the crew with hunger. One by one, the crew started disappearing. First, it was the cook, who vanished without a sound. Then the first mate, his scream echoing through the mist before silence took him. Each disappearance happened faster, as if the sea itself was consuming them. Captain Ortega stood frozen in fear, gripping the ship's wheel. His eyes darted from the fading faces of his men to the black abyss that had swallowed the sea. He could feel it now. Something ancient, something beyond human comprehension. It wanted them. A sudden jolt sent the captain stumbling forward. He looked down in horror as dark, tendril-like hands reached up from the water, wrapping around his legs. The last thing he saw before the cold blackness took him was the ship sinking into the void, dragged down by the ocean itself. By morning, there was nothing left. No ship, no crew, just the empty, silent sea, waiting for its next victims.